Bitcoin is soaring, Treasury yield is soaring, stock market is skyrocketing. Trump won the election. What's going on? Are we looking at mortgage meltdown? Are we looking at the 10-year crossing 5%, inflation sky high? Is Trump going to print a bunch of money? Is his tax cuts and tariffs going to crush the American economy and hinder productivity? And I believe the market has it wrong. I believe Wall Street traders have it wrong. They're counting on too rapid growth. They're thinking that it's going to cause too much inflation. I think it's the opposite. I talked about it last week. Let's play the Joe Rogan clip to remind you.
And don't forget, by growth, the word growth is actually more important in a way, because you could have the same debt, but if you doubled your growth, all of a sudden you're under-levered. But still, we should pay off debt. You know, if you viewed this $35 trillion right now, it's a lot. But if you look at the asset value, if you looked at it purely as an asset value, we have oil underground, we have water, we have mountains, the assets are so enormous. But regardless of that, we've got $35 trillion in debt. We should pay it off. And we would have started paying off debt and probably even given further tax reductions. I want to get it down to 15%.
Okay, so what's really going to happen is once the market settles down and understands what Trump's economic policies mean, we're going to see a crash in the Treasury yields. I'm looking at Treasury yields heading back down towards 3%. Early next year, or worst case, middle of next year. And why? Because Trump is going to make America productive again. And how is that possible? And how is it that tariffs are not going to crush the economy? It's because America has enough resources, enough assets, and enough manpower to produce for the entire world and produce at a lower cost than the entire world. And the most important thing that America has is technology. We're bringing the chip manufacturing back in the U.S. That's the one good thing the Biden administration did, is pass the bill to bring the chip technology back in the U.S. And now with artificial intelligence, with robotics and 3D printing, and America's effectively infinite supply of energy, both whether it's hydrogen, natural gas, oil, nuclear, all of the above, plenty of sun in America, enough solar power, we can produce things a lot cheaper. We don't need cheap Chinese labor. We can pay Americans a good, comfortable living wage and be 100 times more productive than we ever were. And we're going to see the effect of this when we unleash productivity, when we unleash American innovation and reward people for being productive. We're going to see that happen next year. And we're going to see the effects of it. And the markets will figure this out. And you're going to see the 10-year Treasury heading down to 2%, maybe even lower. And it's going to be a wonderful time for all Americans, including us in the mortgage industry. So stay tuned, watch what happens. I'm super excited. I think this is going to be a great opportunity for all of us to be productive, be positive, make money, and grow our families and grow our businesses. Cheers.